Hi, Fit Brit, and welcome to my intermediate gym workout for men's program. Now I've created a program with 4 color-coded days for you to follow. On a Monday will be the blue program. On a Wednesday will be the red program. On a Friday or a Saturday will be the yellow program, and then the green program, the 4th one, will start the second week on a Monday, and then you will repeat the programs through. Meet Chris. Chris is going to be our model throughout the intermediate men's workout program. But first of all, what we're going to demonstrate is a group of stretches that I always want you to do prior to the workout and at the end of the workout. Now from here we're going to go for one more for the shoulder. Now this is a little tender, so don't bounce with this. But what Chris is going to do is he's going to put his arm up nice and high, and he's going to lean his body weight in, and you're going to feel some pressure here in your rotator, okay? Slight uncomfortability, but it's what's meant to be happening. So don't bounce, don't force it, you just want to feel a little strain here, and that's going to open up your rotator and your shoulder. And that brings us into our 5th and final stretch. Now this is for the chest, so what you do here, we put the arm against a solid item in the gym. The arm is nice and straight, we're not bending at the elbow, and you're going to feel pressure here in the chest, and this is forcing your chest to open up, stretch, also gets the shoulder a little bit at the same time.
Hi, and for today's pre-workout cardio, I'm going to get you to use the cross trainer today. And Chris is going to demonstrate some interval training for 20 minutes on the cross trainer. So what we're going to do, Chris is going to get on the machine, we're going to move it, and the lights start to flash. So what's going to happen is we're going to use a manual program. So we're going to press manual, you're going to enter your weight, so I'll enter Chris's. 20 minutes again. Level, not so difficult here. I would say anything from a 2 to 3 to 4 being the max, and we're going to begin to work. So for this interval training, Chris is going to go slow for the first minute, just at a speed that's quite easy for him to move at, using the arms and the legs here. 2, 1. Now Chris is going to go much faster, as you can see and you can hear. That's what interval training is. We go slower for 1 minute, we go faster for 1 minute. So this is the faster minute. Exercise 1. What we're going to demonstrate here is an exercise for the chest. It's an incline fly moving into a press. So what Chris does is he finds the chair in this angle. And what we're going to do, we're going to take it down to like a 45-degree angle, and I'm going to tell you why. So if we can see, that's right, we take it down to a 45-degree angle. In front of the chair we've got the dumbbells here. Now what Chris is going to do, remember our rule, you have to find a weight where you can do 15 repetitions for 3 sets. Now what Chris is going to do here is something different to what most people do in the gym. He's actually going to stand up in the chair and have his shoulders off the back of this chair. So we're not sitting in the seat like you traditionally see people sit in the seat, because what that does is you actually use your shoulder more than your chest. Look at him here. What this does is, by moving to the top of the chair, is it forces the chest to open up, so we're really using all of that more. So what we're going to demonstrate here is an incline fly into a press. So we start with the weight here, we come down to the side, bending the elbows, and as we come up, we rotate the hands into a press. So at this point we're breathing in, and we're breathing out as we come down with the arms. So we have the feet beside you for balance. Your back is wedged into that seat, and your body is literally at the top of this chair, not wedged into the bottom, but at the top of the chair. And we're going to demonstrate this for 15 repetitions. That's what I want you to try for this first set. So we'll do 3 more. 2 more, bringing the hands together so we hit the middle of the chest. 1 more. And rest. So we bring the weights down onto the legs, place them beside you, and we sit comfortably in the seat. So this is your first exercise. 15 repetitions on this. And I want you to take a 30-second to a minute and a half, wait for your breathing to return to normal. Then you're going to go into the second and the third set. Remembering, if you can do 15 repetitions on the third set, that is the key for you to move up in weight. Now your 4th exercise is for your biceps, your arms, and I'm going to quickly show you the difference in the bars. This is a preacher bar. If you've got this in your gym, great, you can do the whole exercise with this. If you don't and you just have this bar, then you can use this one. We're going to demonstrate both of them so that you can actually see this exercise in case you have one bar or you have the other, or you might have both. So Chris is going to demonstrate the first part of this exercise using this, then we're going to go to this. If you have either, then stay with the same bar, but we're just going to demonstrate for you to watch. So Chris is going to grab the preacher bar, the one behind with the bends in it, and his arms are going to go all the way out to touch the edge where the weights are. So we're going to start with the knees bent, which we always do when you hold weights, and we're going to curl the arms all the way up, almost to the chin as we do this. 2, 3, 4, 5. Look at the control. He's not swinging his back. If you're swinging your back, this weight is too heavy for you. So find a weight where you can do 15 repetitions on the first part. So let's demonstrate 6 more, 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2, 1. Breathing out as we come down and rest. Now, if you had this bar, you would move your hands in so that the arms come in close. But if you've got this bar, you then change your grip to a close grip, keeping the elbows in nice and tight. There's no daylight here. And again, you get your stance right with your knees bent. And again, we're coming up to your chin. 15 repetitions on this second part. Now, the difference in the grips is going to get the different part of your biceps. When the arms come out, we work the inner part of the bicep, and with the arms coming in, we'll work in the middle of the bicep. So there's no rest between the first and the second part of this exercise. 3, breathing out as we come down. 2, 1 more, starting to burn, concentrating your form, and rest, bending the knees and the back as we put this down, and rest. So it's part 1, part 2 is 1 set, 15 on each, take no rest in between. Once you've done the 2 parts, catch your breath, wait for your arms to get some feeling back into them, and then we're going to go into a second and a third set. So it's out wide, in close, 15 on each. Now, for your first exercise on your yellow program, I'm going to start you with abs. Sometimes we do them at the end, but I'm going to rotate things and get them over and done with at the beginning of this day. Now, we're going to demonstrate in the Roman chair. We've used this before in this program, and Chris is going to demonstrate an ab routine using this chair. So he's going to get into the chair, position himself, and we're going to bring one leg up and over to the side. So we're going to bring it up nice and high. And remember, when we were doing abs earlier, I explained you have to bring the legs up nice and high, otherwise we're just tiring the hip flexors and we're not actually working the abs. So look, he's coming right up and over with a twist. We're working his abs and we're working his obliques at the same time. So it's 15. Now we're going to go to the other side. So this time it's left to right. Up nice and high and twist over. So we're doing 15 repetitions on one and then 15 on the other. Get your breathing going at the same time. Now at that point, once we get to 15, we're going to bring both together into a crunch. So we bring both legs up nice and high to the chest, and we're bringing the top of the body in to meet the bottom. This way we work the upper and lower part of the abdomen. This is 15 reps also. Get your breathing going. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more, and rest. This is a great ab exercise. We're targeting the obliques and we're targeting the top and the bottom of the abdomen. 15, 15, and then 15 with that crunch in between. Second and a third set for this first exercise. The first exercise of your green program is for your back. Now this is going to work the top of your back, your teres minor and teres major in this exercise. So Chris is going to sit up nice and straight. He's going to hold these weights in his hand and he's going to rotate his shoulders back. Now look at his arms are finishing at a 90-degree angle, and he's kind of going beyond straight as he brings his arms up. And it's a nice smooth action. So his body is nice and upright. He's not flinging his back. He's just rotating his arms, finishing at that 90-degree angle when the arms are all the way at the top. And we twist the wrists as we come down. So we're twisting the wrists as we come up And we're twisting them again straight when we come down. So let's do 3 more. Breathing in and breathing out as we come down. 2 more. 1 more. And rest. Now I want you to find a weight that you can do 15 repetitions on. I want you to find a weight that you're not swinging the back and it's nice and controlled, just like it was demonstrated there. So we're going to do this a second and then again a third set of this back exercise. Congratulations, you completed your intermediate men's program. Now next time you're going to go back to the blue program on a Monday, and I want you to follow this program for 12 weeks. At that point, it'll be time to advance to the advanced men's workout. Now remember our rules. 15 repetitions. If you can get to 15 repetitions on the third set, it's time to go up in the weight. That's a key thing for you to remember, and I will see you again.